Hello, am I audible? I hope am I audible and I am visible to you. So I guess yeah, dot 5. ये ASCII में दिखा रहा है. It's showing in ASCII. Okay, I have like I'll just open this on YouTube as well, and it'll be easier for you. And how are you, bhai? How are you guys? क्या चल रहा है भाई? Woo. So, welcome to Skilldojo HTML CSS Bootcamp. So, you must have heard everywhere that HTML and CSS is very common. Everybody can do it, and it's easy to do. It's something which everyone should know, and a lot of stuff, right? अरे ये तो आता ही होगा. You should know this, da. So everybody says that, but do you really know it? Why it is there? Because HTML we have been taught from days, right? If you remember, when was HTML taught to you? So think of it. When did you really come to know about HTML? And when was the time like you were very much into HTML and you just came to know about, okay, this is coding. अरे ये तो coding है, ये तो मैं कर लूंगा, right? There was a feeling, yes, this is coding, I can easily do it. So I was very young when I was taught HTML. So what I did in my time when I was taught HTML, I tried to create some projects on my own or try to do things on my own. So the first thing I did so I made a simple website. I made a simple website for myself, and I made it in a way that everybody could see it. But the fun part was that was only visible on the local network. So yeah, that was very that was a bummer for me because I was not able to host it. But now in 2020, if you ask me that what is really HTML and what is CSS, so basically, if you take an example of HTML and CSS, always remember we are going to speak in terms of a building. ठीक है? हम सब कौन है? Laborers हैं. We are laborers. Realize that. अपने अंदर एकदम just have this feeling that I am a laborer, and my job is to build things. Okay. So the problem with developers is that they just don't have a good optimization of their character. They don't know what they are here to do or what they are here to build. So you are a laborer and you have to build a building, a house or an office or anything. You have to build, and you have to build it from scratch. Okay. So today, if I come with a problem to you that you have to build something, how you are going to do it? It can be a website, it can be a web portal, it can be an app, it can be anything. How to do that? So you have to think yourself as a person who's going to roll up his or her sleeves and you're going to get the job done. You are going to do that. And for that, I am here to tell you how. I'm a laborer too. So this laborer is going to tell you how to do things in a better way. And just don't demean it. I'm not demeaning it. It's an example. Example की तरह लेना. Okay. बहुत ज़्यादा लोग आजकल offend हो रहे हैं. Twitter पे हर जगह पे. Please don't get offended. I'm a person like this. I speak like this. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to make sure that it's visible to you. And till then, so just tell me, in which class did you really start to learn about HTML? Anybody could start up and they could tell me. So I hope my screen is visible to you, right? And yeah, I need a yes gang too. So in every class, there would be a yes gang. Yes gang ka job hai. The job of yes gang is to say yes. If anything is visible, not visible, if anything is working, not working, all you need to do is say yes to me. ठीक है? और उसके बाद जैसे ही yes बोल दिया, उसके बाद we move to the next topic. If you're not able to understand that topic, or if you're not able to understand anything, even a single thing out of it, you can just say it to me, Prakarsh. I'm not able to understand it, and I'm there to help you. So let's start with HTML and CSS. So welcome everyone to Skilldojo's first webinar of the bootcamp. And in 5 days, what we are going to do is going to be great. Seriously, it's going to be great because we are going to build your own like BTech first year. Late हो गया भैया थोड़ा तू, हैं? Late नहीं हो गए? मतलब I'm just asking कि फर्स्ट ईयर में यार स्कूल में स्टार्ट हो गया था, है ना? मतलब अब हो गया था यार, हमारे स्कूल में हो गया था, हमारे स्कूल में, बट नोबडी न्यू हाउ टू डू इट. People were like, okay, yeah, HTML, do it. Just read from the book and just do it. And they were like, in final term, you have to create a project or something. And yeah, so I guess boom, boom, boom. So very less people have answered. क्या हुआ भाई? Never did HTML. नहीं किया तो I'm here to help you. So it's very simple. You need to understand how internet works. Okay. Because if you have to understand anything, you need to know about what are bricks, what is cement, what is anything. So HTML. Okay. Everybody knows this is called HyperText Markup Language. Okay. Right now, I'm just using the board to tell you that what it is. I'm gonna explain you. फिर इसके बाद we are directly moving on to code. So जल्दी ready रहना. अब थोड़ा hands-on session होगा तो एकदम, if you're in somewhere where it's super thund, so make sure you just rub your hands, keep them tidy and warm, because we have to do code in this session itself. Okay. So did you ever wonder, do you know how internet works? If you know, very good. If you don't know, I'm here to tell you. So internet is a very interesting thing, and internet has a big internet backbone. एक बहुत ही big इंटरनेट बैकबोन है जिसके अंदर अलग अलग सर्विसेज कनेक्टेड है. ठीक है, देयर आर मेनी सर्विसेज कनेक्टेड टू इट. और हर चीज, फॉर एग्जांपल, फॉर दिस वीडियो टू कम टू यू, डू यू नो हाउ दिस वीडियो हैज कम टू यू? Do you guys have broadband? Do you guys have 4G? Do you have that? Broadband, Airtel, Lutera, sorry, Airtel, and 4G services. Okay. So what are these? These are ISPs, internet service providers. And these internet service providers, what do they give us? They give us an address. They give us an address. For example, these ISP allow us to be online because we are the client over here. Okay. As per business too, and as per everything, we are the client over there. And these ISP, they give us an address to reach out to through these ISPs. So you just gave some money to ISPs. Now ISP is enabling you to reach out to these particular things, and that is because of DNS. DNS. Somebody told me not to have a good handwriting during this. I'm just kidding, because the moment if I have too much perfect writing, it just converted into some block. So yeah, so this DNX, take it as a phone book. Okay. So you have to watch a video after this if Google was a guy, or if Google was a girl, if Google was an auntie, if Google was something. So similarly, that is the thing. So they are enabling you to call someone up and be like, okay, bhaiya cement nahi aaya, there is no more cement over here, you have to do that. And who is enabling you to do that? That phone, that is ISP, which is providing you with a big phone book, and they're telling you to do stuff like you can access out there with the help of this DNS. This DNS is like a phone book. Okay, this is giving you access over a phone book, and this is something which gives you a unique IP. For example, over here, if you have connected, you will see that there is a unique IP in such characters. So this unique IP address, this unique IP address is only because of this domain name server is somewhere located, right? Because if we need to reach to some person, uska koi office hoga, he or she would be sitting somewhere, right? Or he or she should be available somewhere, and that could be in this internet world. That could be somewhere in Antarctica. That could be somewhere in India. It can be in Singapore. It can be in Malaysia. So where the servers are located, if you can see, there is your servers is located, for example, and for that server is something which is a really giant library of things. Take this as a very giant library of things, information, stuff like that, and this has a particular IP address. For example, if I say 216.58.10.48, okay, so this is an example, just an example. So this is server where things are stored, and for example, from here, if you call something, for that to be loaded on your screen, X, Y, Z to be loaded on your screen is only because of this internet backbone. So we'll do a small activity. we'll do a very small activity. And what we'll do over here is just go open a new tab and just Google internet backbone map. Okay, just Google that. That is way easier. Or you can just put this submarinecablemap.com. Okay, so this is how you are able to see me. Simple as that. So yeah, this is the complete answer of how you are able to see me and how you are able to see how that Prakarsh over here is telling all things. India mein yahan pe there is some line which is letting us access the servers out there, which is letting us access the servers of YouTube, and we are able to see this video. We are able to see this clowny guy over on your screen, and he's able to make these different expressions. It's all because of these lines, nothing else. I saw a very famous video of, I'll not say the name, I saw a very famous video in which the girl says where is internet stored, or how backend works, or how cloud services work. So that was a very funny video. If you have not seen this, there is a whole lot of riff going on in India, a very famous with very famous brand, but actually everything is over there. Everything you're seeing on the screen right now, it's something in cable map. So the moment you would be wondering ki yaar 912. So yeah, this is super fast. Ek to, yeah, this is like the super fast train. This is a DHL quick delivery of HTML and CSS in your brain. So I am going to be very super fast. So we are done with this part. Now, what do you have in front of you? Browser. You have a browser in front of you. You would be wondering, okay, there is this Timon comes to you. Okay, Timon is like, hey, I need to make a browser for myself. So over here, browser is like a building. Okay, browser is not a building. Browser is way to access the building. So that browser is just enabling you to get this website over there. And this building has this particular things in it. For example, which is HTML, CSS, and JS. Okay, HTML it is, CSS it is, JS it is. So this HTML part is what something which is called a structure. Okay, this is a structure. This is styling, and this is. So if you have any doubts, okay, I need to check doubts too. If you're getting any doubts, can you be in English too? Okay, surely I'll be in English in the session. Okay, I'm sorry, my mistake. And this is styling, and this is behavior. This can be actually made into somewhat. So this, you imagine this is basically making a house. Okay, you just put 4 walls together and you just put everything, and there you have a house with you. Okay, so this is just a making of the house. You're able to see the house. Now after this, I simultaneously I say that I need to paint this house. Okay, so I'm gonna paint my house. Pink would be not so subtle, but yeah, I'm gonna paint it pink. So this is my house, which is going to get painted. So this is going to be the styling of the house. So the styling of the house is something which is done through CSS. Okay, just understand this. Understand with me. This is structure, this is styling, and this is behavior. So there is a door in front of you. What to do? What should we do? If I would be there, I would have kicked it. That is my behavior. So basically, there is a behavior of the door too. To like you can open the door. There is a door. There is a behavior of the pen, right? Tip. It uses its tip to write. So everything has a behavior. You have to understand that. Your mom has a behavior when you act rude to her. Just do it right now, and you'll see what would be her behavior. So that is going to be that is going to be her behavior. Your dad has a behavior. Just tell that you are going out for the night. He'll show you what his behavior is. So everybody has a behavior. You have to understand the behavior. So for the door to get open, you have to make sure that there are 2 hinges and the door opens in this manner, and there is a lock on the door. That is behavior. Simple as that. So done with. So guys, this is all. You have done HTML, CSS, and JS. No, there is way more to it. Everybody on Twitter, everybody on LinkedIn is like, do HTML, CSS, and you'll get a job. I'll be very real to you. If you do HTML, CSS in 2020, if you get a job, just tell me. It's going to be a miracle or something. So after that, HTML. So HTML is the foundation of the website. Okay, what today I'm going to teach you. Okay, hypertext markup language. I need to plug out my input tablet and I need to. So hypertext markup language, if you're able to understand what this is basically it gives you a structure and a layout. It gives you the structure, it gives you the blueprint, it gives you the plan that what you have to do. Where, for example, if you remember in maths we had questions like this is x, this is y, this is x, this is y, this is y1, this is y1. Similarly, like or for example, if you made things in architecture, if you've seen like this, so you know the plan and you know the structure and the layout, how things are going to be, and you just give and you just go out and put rods and make sure that this comes to a website. So now you must be wondering, that what does HTML do? So it uses the browser to make sure it interprets everything into a website. Did you get my point? So a very easy website, and let me show you the Bible. Array, never late to learn anything. Exactly, never late to learn anything, right? This is the time to learn. And I'm gonna tell you, see, everybody is bored of the webinars right now. Everybody is. I'm jumping the gun over there and I'm making out statement that everybody is bored of the webinars. Yes, they are. How much should we do, man? We should do online classes, we should do that, we should do this, we should do that. Make sure that you make out of your time and make sure you use it properly. Try to use your time with you. So yeah, this was the small TED talk I wanted to give you. So this is MDN Web Docs. Make sure you have this on your browser for the rest of your life when you are going to start with HTML, CSS, JavaScript, because this is the Bible of hypertext markup language. Okay, so I am not a person who goes through tutorials. I'm not a person who goes through anything. I only use documentation. So the questions you are going to get in future from me are through the documentation. It's the Bible, bhai. Achha, for example, if you just read the dictionary, now every book is a remix of the dictionary. Food for thought, right? So it's a beginner tutorial. For example, make sure that anything I teach you, just go through this, as they have this set of styling guides and everything you could actually study. So this is something I really need you guys to study from. Okay. So the browser, our famous browser, how does Chrome look like? Okay, so somewhat this is Chrome. So Chrome HTML helps. Chrome is getting help from the HTML to interpret a website. That's it. That's it. Done for the day. This is all you need to do, and this is all you need to know. Okay. I guess I'll plug out this and let's get going. Let's get coding. So there is a very famous syntax if you need to know, and I'm going to use the world famous Notepad. Yeah, I mean, we are not that big of a developer, so we'll use Notepad and I'll show you things through Notepad. My keyboard is a bit clunky, so yeah. This is head, this is title, and hello, and this is title. So if you're able to see this, and let me open the presentation. So this presentation is going to help you know things and how everything works. Okay. So most of the websites are created with a language called HTML and CSS. By learning to, you will be able to find websites like ones below. So I had to add something on below, but the best example I can give right now is our own website, skilldojo.com. Okay. So the moment I have I'll just log out for you. So if you're able to see, this is a website. Okay, this is a website, and this website has some functions. This is a dynamic website, so I'm not going to say this is a very basic website. This is something which is dynamic, and which is, this is something which some we are going to create like this in the end. Something like this in the end, it's going to look pretty much awesome. So when you open this, you see that there is text over here, there is header over there, there is a carousel of things which is happening, like so you have to make sure that there is a layout in your head whenever you're doing something or whenever you're creating something. For that structure to be in your head, the simplest thing you need to do is, over here I have this written different tags, and these are very easy tags. Is it visible fine? Is दिख रहा है? Is it visible in a good way, or should I make sure that it's written in a big manner? Anybody say hello, it's me? Okay. So you just saw that how websites are created from HTML and CSS. Abhi, I'm not able to see you guys, so I'll not be able to see any comments because most of the things is used by this. So I actually told you how HTML works, and HTML do works with the help of heading and linking. Okay, ये इतना ही मुझे टेक्स्ट समझाना था और इतना ही टेक्स्ट मुझे बताना था तुम लोगों को, क्योंकि इसके बाद what I am going to give, oh shit, this was wrong, and what I am going to tell you, or what I am typing over here is a simple HTML file. Not till now, it's going to be a HTML file which is going to make sense. Okay, h1 hello world, meow meow, let's do meow meow. Okay, so I just got a new keyboard, and I'm getting a hang of it. So this is the foundation. So whatever you are seeing over there is this head, title, then I'm closing this tag, then I'm also closing this tag. So this over here, what you're able to see over here is basically the head of the HTML file. This is going to be a head of the HTML file, and this is what is head, or head is something which is the topmost part of a website, how the topmost part of the websites look. And after that, if you see over in heading, this I used an H1 tag. So it's very common, and it's very I might plug in my, so it's very common, and in a way it's a, we have to make sure that the head is in a way the ones we are writing notes from. Okay, so it should be, it should look like you're forming notes, and it should look like a sense of website which has a sense of heading, which for me, if I tell you the website which is crazy. Okay, so this is something, this is one of my favorites websites out there, and this is done through React, and this would be the final outcome of the React bootcamp which we are going to do. So this is one of my favorite websites out there, and you see over here they have specified that what is going to be a heading, they have specified what is going to be a paragraph, they have specified that what is going to be a subtext. So we are going to take real life examples, because real life example is the one we really want to create. So if you're a fan of music, I hope you know this website. Do you know this website? A little blurry. Okay, zoom is not visible. I'll just zoom in. So if you're seeing this, okay, read all the lyrics to Shawn Mendes' new album. You're seeing this is a heading, this is a paragraph, and this is a subtext. So you have to understand how these things are working, and you have to know that how to make sure that this really works. Okay. So for in times of this, in times of your heading, you use the following things. You use the following things, and that is mostly the largest heading in HTML is H1. This is the largest. I'm not typing it down because it's easier to write it first, and this is a closing tag. So this is an opening tag, and this is a closing tag. Okay. So just do one thing, pause this video for a second, and just go to your notepad and just type this down in your notepad. Okay. Just type this down in your notepad. Largest heading, after this H2, second largest. Okay. And after this H3. Do that. Okay. Just do that. Just write that in your notepad right now. You can pause this video. This is YouTube live, right? Just do that. I'll just pause this video at this point of time and do that. And let's see what you create for yourself. And if you want to show me that file, let me show you this file. And there is also a problem for you. So I am telling you the syntax, but you really need to do, yeah, just mark it down. Just have this on a notepad, write it down. So today we are doing this with a notepad. In some time we are going to do this on VS Code. So I used to prefer Atom, but now I have moved to VS Code. So that is a good thing. Head, title, head, body, H1. Just type this down for me, and just type this down for me as well. H1, H2, H3, and this goes till H6. Okay, this goes till H6 is the format in which you can give heading to. Okay, now you need to know that what are tags. So if you are giving your H1 should be, generally it's hello, it's me. Okay, this is your H1. This is a start tag. Remember this, bhai. Remember this. There are many interns and there are many people who I have said that remove that start tag, and this is content. This is content. Okay. Remember these tags because they are going to be used everywhere. And the moment you have to make sure that you have to understand what are self-closing tags as well. It's br is a self-closing tag. Just make a note of it. Two tags you know right now, that is h and br right now. Okay, so for example, if I have to do this, if I have to make sure that did you pause your video and did you just go through the complete thing what I really said? Where are HTML tag? Yeah. So this is why this is a fast-paced bootcamp, because there are some things which you need to figure out it on your own, and you have to, that is basically a test. So for example, if there are things which I don't tell you, which is very basic, you have to understand it on your own. I will tell you in the end with the solution, but you have to know it that there is some problem with this. If you don't know, we are going to put this in the end of the video. So whenever I say pause the video and do this activity, actually pause the video and do this activity. You're going, it's going to be on YouTube, but you have to do the activity right there. Okay, so it's a thing you should do. Okay, just follow me over the tag. Okay, now we are coming to the third tag. The third tag is, for example, someone said that I have to create something. Whenever I say that if you have to save that file, or if you have to make sure that you save that file, just save that file and you have to run it in your, where do you have to run it? You have to run it in your browser. Okay. Now, for example, if I need to add something, if I really need to add a line, what I need to do is use the tag horizontal line, and we have to give a size to it. Okay, and the size could be anything. The size can be of any size, or the way you want that horizontal line to be there. Okay, so after this, if you're seeing over here, HR size is equals to 2. So that is an HTML element. That is an HTML element if you're giving HR size equal to 2. So this is an HTML element. And what is this? Is an HTML attribute. HTML attribute. Attribute is something, Mummy, I'm gonna get potatoes. Okay. Now you are going to get a potato. That is an element. You are the son or the daughter of the family, and you are going to get potatoes. But what is attributing that potatoes? How many potatoes should you bring? 10 kgs, 20 kgs, 100 kgs, getting out of the house, well, something like that. Surely she'll throw you out of the house. But this attribute is something which is very important, because which is very important due to the layout of the website. So if you're seeing a website, or if you're building a website, all you need to do is just remember this. Just remember these two things, these two most important things. There is a start tag, there is a content, and there is end tag. There is HTML element, and there is HTML attribute. How many things have we learned? Start tag followed by content. Third thing is end tag. The fourth thing is HTML element. You can make a note of it. And the fifth thing is the HTML attribute. Okay. Did you understand till over here what was going on? Did you understand till over here what was going on? So I have a very small activity for you today. It was all text and everything. So we are at 9:33, and I am still going a bit. I guess you have understood what I have explained it to you, from understanding how internet works and from understanding how different kind of tags works. Okay, so now you know it, what is an opening and a closing tag, right? Do you know it? What is an opening tag and what is a closing tag? And do you know, because this particular webinar is going to have a lot of exercises that you have to do yourself. So you you have to create an HTML file, and you have to post it on you have to send it me over prakarsh@skilldojo.com. Just your name in 6 ways of heading. Okay, just your name in 6 ways of heading. You can use this code and you can know what is happening in this code. So all you need to do is you have to put your name, hello this, from h1 to h6, h1 being the largest and h6 being the smallest, and where heading stands for h. And similarly, we are going to learn about the different tags which are going to be there. So every tag I'm going to cover in a go. So every tag I am going to cover in a go. And let me show you something. We just came a long way. I have taken example from a very specific website which they have given example. So the moment you have to start a paragraph, okay, the moment you have to start a paragraph, all you need to do is put the sixth tag, which is P. So we have three things over there. We were doing H1 over here as a size of P, and now we are giving a size of as expected. This is a paragraph. Okay, so remember that genius website I told you. So meow meow, this is a paragraph. This is your heading 1, and you have to make sure this heading is used over here in forms. We are using Notepad today because for some time we are going to use Notepad and we are going to know how to use Notepad. And now you have to change this following into given tags. So this is how all you need to do is run this, and you need to know that this is how you are changing tags. Okay. And this is for a paragraph. And if I need to give a break, all I need to put down is BR. So I guess you understood till over here. We have just learned 4 things today, very primary things, from which is coming to this one major thing, this second major thing, and this third major thing. These 3 things are how you create a very simple structure of the house. This is how you create a very simple structure of the house. And this is how we will lay more and more foundation in the house every day. Today, we have just started from the start tags and end tags. We just came to know what is HTML element and what is an HTML attribute, and now how to use paragraphs. And do you know how internet works? I hope you have understood. Okay, bit zoom, please. Okay, Zishan, I was not able to see your. Yeah, are you able to see it now? Are you able to see it now? So today we did a very small class, and it was doc type HTML. So see, you don't have to tell the homework over here. Okay, you don't have to tell the homework over here because this is something which I am going to give you as a challenge. Because yeah, बहुत हो गया ना. You guys have been spoon feeded for so long. You guys have been spoon feeded for almost a decade, for a year, for everything. Every course is online. Everything is happening online. There could be any YouTube video. I want to know that your learning is by the art. You know how you can Google, how you can, where is that, how you can read this. So I am going to give you this link as well. I am putting this link in the chat. Okay. Make sure that you read this and make sure you come up with something what I have said to you. And you have to mail it to me on, let me add that text. I am going to personally help you in this bootcamp. So you have to understand कौन से प्लेटफॉर्म में करना है. तुम्हें मुझे .html फाइल भेजनी है. You have to send me the HTML file on prakarsh@skilldojo.com, and you have to make sure that you have done this heading. Your homework is very simple. Your homework is to make sure that you are done. You're done with this heading. Then you're done with paragraph. You have to give me your name. You have to give me your what you are doing. Very simple paragraph. You have to give me a timed, you have to give me BR inside HTML file, and then you have to give me, what do you have to give me? And I think we should make a WhatsApp group over where we could discuss, or you could send me homework just like that. Okay. So let me make a WhatsApp group. Shit. You have to use BR and you have to use HR. And in HR is an horizontal line. And whatever you do, your HR should be equivalent to whatever you have written or after this part, and you have to give to HR, and you have to give an HTML attribute as well. So you have to do these small things to let me actually understand that you guys are actually active, and this is not just another YouTube video for you, because I am sick of people who just come here to attend, or just attend for the sake of. I am just naming it Skilldojo HTML and CSS. WhatsApp group is better, right? Yeah. Let me share the link. I'm just sharing the link to the WhatsApp group. I will include it in the mail too. If you'll ask me that where should I get it from, so I will include it in the mail as well. We would be mailing you, and we would be making sure that this is going to be your assignment one. Okay, so this is going to be your assignment one. Just make sure that you do it. This is very important to us. This is how we are going to know how much you have learned and how much you are going to learn. So let me give you the link of the WhatsApp group and everything, and you can just take it down. If you're watching this through your phone, then you can click on the link. And so this is a very dynamic program. This is not just your everyday program in which you make fun of stuff and you do this or you do that and you just sleep. Okay, this is not your everyday thing. You can just scan this, and you can join on the WhatsApp group, or you can use this link what I have given to you. So this is the group I am going to help you from, and please make sure you send me your homework in that desired time, because the moment if you're done with this, we are going to do something next thing very quick and very fun thing. So thank you guys for coming, and this is the group I am I will be helping you guys from. Okay, 14 people joined in. So 14 people, hi, and let's do this. Let's learn HTML and CSS, and this is going to be the discussion forum for everything. So boom, bye bye. Yes, this is your homework. If you have not taken it down, you have to use H1, you have to use P, you have to use BR, you have to use HR tag. Four things to do, very easy things to do, and you can just write anything. Okay, and boom, bye bye. Good night, guys. Yeah, use this. You can pause the video and just know it. And if you have anything, you can ask in the chat or you can ask in the group. I'm always here to help you.